Okay, welcome everybody. Burn pile number 5 or 6. I've been out for a little bit, so here we go again. Before we start, I just wanted to remind everybody the whole point of this right now is to get your crappy first drafts out. The burn pile idea or philosophy is to put in the reps and uncover your style or the medium you like to work in. It's really just experimenting and having no expectations. And the idea is that we're not going to save this stuff. This is not for us to share, or I mean, maybe you share it with somebody if you want, but really we're going to light it up and burn it, or throw it in the trash, or it's going to go in the pile and not really be used for our portfolios. It's really just to put in the reps. Now look, all the greats, well, I shouldn't say all, but most of the greats did this. They put in the reps and they did a lot of work over and over and over to start to uncover their greatness. I want to remind you, or us, there's greatness in us. There's greatness in you. But sometimes we gotta let it bubble up, and how we do that, we gotta get out our shitty first drafts, okay? Or just put in some reps to uncover our greatness and figure out where we need to go, what we like to do. And so with that, I'm kind of committed to doing these for my own journey, and I would encourage you to come along and do the same. But really, it's about just putting in those reps and encouraging you. It's with all the social media, there are so many artists out there that are extremely talented. And if you're comparing yourself to people, that is a huge killjoy. It can be discouraging, and just understand a lot of those really talented people have put in lots of reps. So you can't fake it till you make it. You got to put it in, put in the time, and that's the whole point. So let's see what happens today. I'm going to get out the stuff. I am working in my house on my kitchen table, so I don't have a studio. At this time, the studio is my kitchen table. I do have a cool armoire here that holds all my stuff so I can keep it organized, but I just dump it out on the table, do something, and then I put it back up. So anyways, let's get out the gear. I don't know what we're gonna work in today, but yeah, it's sure to be crappy. So let's see what we can do. We got some markers. I like to have some watercolor options. Of course, we'll do some pencils. And we're gonna grab our burn pile notebook. We haven't burnt anything yet, guys, so this is the last one I did. I think I finished it, and then I came back because I had to run an errand, and I came back with some markers. So this is the kind of crappy art we're doing. It's nothing that cool. We're trying to figure out our style, and man, you know, if you don't know what to draw, just, you know, it's kind of like free writing. If you don't know what to write about, maybe just put that pencil on the paper and you just start writing your name over and over and over until some other word comes out. And that's what we're doing kind of with art, is we're just gonna, you know, if you want to start with a pencil or a marker and just start squiggling lines. Today I ate some eggs, maybe I'll draw an egg, or ate some blueberries and draw some purple blueberries. Just anything that comes in your mind, you can just start scribbling something down, and then, you know, we'll put something on top and you can start doing layers. And so let's see. Got pencils, of course, the oil pastels, and let's do some watercolor pencils are fun. And then, of course, the markers. I don't know if we're going to get the acrylic paints out today, although that was pretty fun last time. I'll get a little water and maybe some paper towels. All right, I'm going to fill up this water, and I'll see you at the table here in a sec. Oh, we forgot some inspiration. Yes. Guys, we're not gonna go for realistic on this one, but it'll just get some juices flowing. Hard to handle. This guy's hair is wild. All right, guys, I'm ditching the photo. Where are we gonna go next? Just grab anything to get something going. I like music, but a lot of times I just like to have it in the background and just kind of so I can have something I can ignore. Do y'all like music when you're doing art? Use a little bit more of this for some tones. Isn't a redo, y'all. This is not a dress rehearsal. You got to get after it. The time is now. Guys, remember at some point you gotta let the art, the drawing, or the painting take over itself. And you can't hold on to what you had expected originally. Sometimes you gotta learn to let go a bit. I said no acrylic, but I lied. It just covers the stuff so much faster than watercolor. Guys, also consider pressure. Give yourself, if you're doing this kind of fast, just burn art style, this is stuff for the trash bin. It's not something I'm going to keep forever. Consider putting pressure on yourself, like a timeline. Like you have to finish in 20 minutes or 30 minutes, okay? If you've ever been in school and you had art classes or art competitions where you're maybe drawing a still life and you only have 30 minutes or 35 minutes. Consider putting pressure on yourself like that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eason, for the tour. I have been wanting to talk about my own work, and I often feel that the words I may say don't really give the meaning that I hope will explain the painting or drawing. However, I think the effort should be made to clean work. Some of the things that actually happen. Some of the experiences that we all go through in order to make a painting. The paint itself seems to be the thing that the artist works with, and I do think that should be uppermost in the painter's art. The work that I brought to you is on slides, and there are about 30, and they are mixture of drawings and painting, and cover a period of about 15 years. The drawings that I've been working on over the last 4 or 5 years seem to be the thing that and the idea that drawing was of any value to me. In working with the subject, I automatically began to use paint rather than working with the drawing first to see what would happen. I went directly to the painting and didn't bother with the drawing itself, because I really felt that it was a waste of time. Now, in the last 3 years, looking at drawing, seeing the effect that the lead pencil or the crayon mixed media seemed to give, I felt that working this way, was also painting, not necessarily drawing as we like to feel. The explanation in the dictionary of the word drawing seemed to be inadequate. I really think that the drawings are held up to us as fine examples of art. Were not drawn so much as they were painted. In other words, when I felt that I was able to paint a drawing, I really began to feel free to make the kind of drawing that I wanted. I wanted others to see this effort that I had made. The mixed media, the fact that I could use brush, charcoal, wash, lead pencil, anything at all, so long as it gave me the effect that I wanted, so long as that was all right, I began to feel free to do things in drawing that I wanted to do, but was unable to because of the frictions of the likeness itself. All my friends who were very clever in handling the pencil to be able to put down exactly what was right, what it or any subject whatsoever. All the things we feel lost to know what to do with the lead pencil. Now, naturally, a drawing exists as a drawing because it is gray, and any such effort made by the artist, whether it's wash, crayon, or I would say, so long as it is gray, could be a drawing, or it could fall into this category. I brought a slide which was pinned on a small piece of wallpaper. I had visited New Hampshire about 15 years ago, and went into an old inn, deserted, and saw the wallpaper falling off the walls. And the instant I saw the wallpaper itself, I knew I could draw. In other words, been, well, someone done something to it already. The paste, bits of plaster stuck to the reverse side of the wallpaper, and in that instant, I knew that I was not, well, let's say, all alone. In other words, I was being helped by the existence of that texture itself, so that anything I might do with that paper would only be a continuation of what already had been started. Now, I will put sheets of red drawing paper on the floor of the room in which I work, and leave them there for a month, and walk over them, and start to use those very sheets of paper. And in other words, the drawing was already done, and all I had to do was to go on with it. The frightening feeling of a pure white sheet of paper. I don't think there's any worse. Now, I would like to emphasize that I make whatever drawings I do, not with the idea that they are drawing, but I am actually teaching. I like to feel that any drawing that we admire, and those drawings are held up to us as example. The artist painted them, didn't actually draw them. So the link between painting and drawing, I think, is closer than you think. The idea that you first learn how to draw, I think, is still found. I think you must make thousands of that drawing. And throw them away. I mean, they're expensive. And I think it's worth it. When I was back there, I went to an evening art school and made 80 drawings a night, just tearing them off. And it was only to exercise himself in the act of drawing or putting things down and reacting to this. I began at the age of 11 with the violin, and it was forced on me. I didn't choose it myself, but I became interested and did study the violin for about 10 years. And the number of hours, weeks, years that were spent in just
All right, guys, I think
making
that's it.
sounds. This seemed to be the only thing that I was concerned with. However, that's all gone
Drop a
now,
comment if you want to see more. It
I do
really
feel
helps
that,
encourage me
whatever
to do more.
would
So,
happen in those
all right, until the
years
next time,
somehow
we'll see you soon.
had its, well, possibly a good